to the second half of the Carol Burnett Show.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment. You can listen to The Mike O'Mara Show at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Well, what have we here?
It's a podcast.
Fine. And what excitement we have today.
It's The Mike O'Mara Show with Mike O'Mara and Rob Spiewak. Now, here's Mike.
That's loud. That's loud. All right. Yeah, it's been loud every day. Can you hear how loud that is, or is it just me?
I think it's you.
But I mean, it's loud, and then he turns it down, and it's not loud. I don't think it's me.
I don't know. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, when he turns it down, it's not loud because he turns it down. But I get
I'm
that part.
staying out of this, Mike. I will not play it as loud tomorrow.
No.
Right. Welcome to the Mike O'Mara. Sorry about that. That hurt my ears. I think that there. I think there's.
ears.
I think there's blood. Welcome to the Mike O'Mara Show for Thursday. I announced yesterday that I'll be trying to bring a little levity to the front of the show before I get into the just nuts and bolts of our tragic world and our existence and what we have here. I start today with. Did I send you? I sent you a bunch of stuff, right? Josh, this morning.
Yes.
And I sometimes when it's a frantic morning, as it is this morning, with getting my kid off to school, and and we tape 2 shows on Thursday, so it's kind of a fire drill down here. Mm-hmm. And so what I think I sent him, the first thing was another. This seems to be the AI du jour, because I have heard this particular music used and this dance number, this AI dance number, done in multiples. With different subjects. But the first one is like a baby. This is the one. I won't show you all of them, but this is the one I got. And see if you're getting this on your feed.
They have a common music bed, you say?
Yeah, I believe they do, because there's one with Trump and Maduro dancing in the White House.
That's fun.
But let's see
You sure
if
that's AI?
I to be honest with, now, are you mocking me?
Well, the Trump and Maduro.
Oh,
Yes.
no. But the Trump and Maduro, of course. But the first one, I might have been on the cusp of it could be real, but then I realized how stupid I am.
Well, you know
when
what?
I saw Trump and Maduro.
I think a mark of good AI is how long it can string you along until you realize it's AI. Because normally the setup looks feasible, right?
Well, I don't doubt that you two will probably look at it and say, Mike, you old fart. But
Like
let's
there's
run
12
it.
fingers.
Let's run it, and then we'll analyze it. All right, go ahead. Run the baby.
Okay, I've seen this with animals.
Yeah, it's like the song that they
Yeah,
use,
it sounds
right?
like they've sampled "Who Let the Dogs Out." If my ears are not deceiving
But
me,
the AI element, that's what I'm looking for.
That AI is pretty good.
Yeah.
There's a little blur in the facial changes, which I think gives it away. And
but
the
that
fact
child might.
that child,
in real life, the child might just have a blurry face. You don't know.
Let's run it one more time, just to make sure we know what.
I also
what
don't think a
looking at.
child can have this good of a balance.
Yeah, and especially on a like a futon
Right.
or whatever, on a sofa. Now that looks real, and then that's just
Right. They're doing a good job with the bone structure movement and with the feet placement in the couch. How the couch
and the
presses
couch
down.
is pressing down. That's pretty accurate. It's even though it's fake as can be, it's funny to watch. This is a good one. That's a funny thing right there.
And it just the other little funny I wanted to bring you today is one of my everybody's favorite comedians, Nate Bargatze, who is I think all of us, I know Rob and I will commiserate on this particular line of comedy, but he delivers it in such a Nate Bargatze way where he's talking about man and wife.
Oh, good.
And or man and woman, or wife and man, or
the battle
whatever
of
you
the
want to
sexes,
say.
Mike?
Yeah, well, this is the way married couples communicate.
Okay.
Nate
My wife will
Bargatze
tell
is-
me that she always says that I don't like the way she talks, and it's not her voice. I like the sound of her voice. That'd be a big problem, I think, if it was like, it's your voice.
He's
I just
so
hate
chill.
it. just to go to couples therapy and be like, can you hear it right? Like, it's not, it's not fun. It's the information that she chooses to tell me at times.
There it is. Yep.
We took a trip to Florida, to Fort Lauderdale, and her and our daughter are flying from Nashville, where we live, and I'm flying from Detroit. We're meeting at Fort Lauderdale's airport. I have to find them when they land. So I called her because I was about to take off, and I was like, all right, what time do you guys leave? She goes, noon. And it was 11:30, and they're still at home. I was like, Laura, I don't know if you even know what an airport is. But if that plane was in our driveway, I don't think you could make it.
This is the best. It gets better.
And she said, that's what time we leave for the airport. Our flight's not till 1:30. And I was like, all right. So what do you think I wanted to know when I asked that?
This is my world.
Is that what you
right
thought
here.
the best time you could give me was a time that means nothing to nobody? What time did you go to bed last night? Just tell me that, and I'll just look up all the planes that land in Florida, and I'll guess which one I think you're on. She said, I'm sorry I don't talk the way you want me to talk. I'm like, I want you to talk like a regular person, all right? Like you've been around people before, you know?
There it is.
We didn't talk in Florida, I'll tell you that.
All right, that's it. That's
There
good
is
enough.
something
That's
special about him, and I've played clips of him before
He's a truly unique individual. And
before
that's what
he
makes
broke
him
big,
special.
and before he changed his haircut and
That was
everything.
a bright statement I just made. He's a truly unique individual, and that's what makes him special.
But
Yeah.
God, I'm
just,
a moron.
Just as good as it was really loud till we turned the volume down.
You know, that type of comment on the show, he's a truly unique individual, and that's what makes him special. That is a result of me having to get up at 4 a.m. and go pee.
No,
that's
Mike,
what that's all about.
That's like an audition tape for local news, is when you say something like that.
exactly the obvious.
But the thing about him is he embraces exactly what he is, and I think it was his tour or his album that he called Big Dumb Eyes.
Yeah, I think it's his current tour.
And it's just so, that's him. When you look at it, he just looks defeated and a step behind, and he embraces it. He's a wonderful comic. And also, I didn't think he would be good on Saturday Night Live. And he's one of the better hosts they've had in the past 5 years. He can do it. He's a funny guy.
He's got the ability. So a map comes across my feed today with the flu apparently exploding in the United States. I want to check in with you guys in different parts of the world. And at some point in the show, I want to talk about your son who has been hired by the county of Loudoun, which is really a great gig for him. And
Also means he's going to get sick around all those kids.
Well, that's what I was asking about.
Can't
because
wait
the flu,
to send both of my family members to a school every day. I think.
The flu map is everywhere. This is the funny thing about doctors too. I have no idea why a doctor's office would reach out to us because they wanted to have a doctor come on and chat, a pediatrician come on and chat about the flu and RSV and COVID and all of these gribblies getting us. This is so funny because Josh sends this to me. So would you be interested in this? Guy? Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, we can get a doctor. That'd be fun. And sure enough, here we are a few days later, and we've got this map, and apparently it's becoming a thing. And then Josh says, in the great tradition, there's the map. In the great tradition of doctoring, the doctor doesn't call him back.
Well, maybe
this is after they reach out to us to come on and talk about it.
Doctor has the flu, maybe.
An entire practice reached out wanting to get one of their doctors on, and I guess none of them can get up at 8 a.m.
It's kind of where we're going.
The whole point was they said, hey, you guys are based out of Florida. The flu is very high. We want to talk about it.
Now, the map that I looked at earlier this morning, I am not kidding you, has changed since Josh got the updated map right there. It is much worse than it was before.
Is Nevada still in the clear? That's what I'm taking from the map.
Nevada was rocking this morning, and Nevada continues to rock.
Well, it says
maybe
right
it's
below
the
that
desert.
insufficient data for Nevada.
Oh, so they just haven't reported
They
it.
just don't trust the data.
My bad.
So you're looking at very high in a massive part of the country, and I guess if you want to go
almost
to
the entire East
Well,
Coast,
is that Montana up there? That's nice and clean.
That would be Montana. Yes, that
All
would
right.
be Montana. And if you want to go to Montana, you're fine. And if you want to go to South Dakota, you'll be okay.
Right.
If
Hey, and
if,
West Virginia, okay.
if you want to go to West Virginia, you're okay. And if you want to go to Vermont, you should be okay in Vermont as well. There you go. Hey, how
Vermont.
about our geography? Huh? Are we doing okay?
I
With
I
that,
was very
thank
quiet
you.
about that tiny state up next to Maine because I had no clue what it was.
We'll see. Wait, hold on. Let me expand the map because I want to make sure I got the state. Yep, it was Vermont, not New Hampshire. Just wanted to double check on that one. So, any personal experience with this flu situation that we're dealing with right now?
I'm shocked that it made it all the way up to Alaska. I mean, that's not even a continental state.
Yeah.
You know, it's all over the. No, and amazingly,
Hawaii's got it too. Hawaii's got it too.
well, there's
It's,
airplanes.
Yeah, there are airplanes.
there
Rob.
are,
And people
but
travel, and it's
but
not like
also-
I wish the flu just traveled on its own like birds.
yeah.
Just flew to
Look
another
at-
state.
Rob's giving his "I'm an idiot" look, and I know it.
But
That's
also
it.
keep in mind,
But he's
Alaska
very
is not contiguous, and it's also not quite as populated. Is what I'm saying. It's not
Right.
going to be as fast
What?
to spread up there.
and very dark.
Yeah, very dark, very dark. At certain times of year. I've got two people that live in my home that go every day to a high school.
Yes.
And we have not seen symptoms of flu at the high school to a large extent or in my home yet. So that's good.
Yeah.
I've not gotten a flu shot because, as you know, I am a huge anti-vaxxer.
You should get a flu shot, dude.
No, I should, but I don't have a car, Mike. So I just stay at home and hope it doesn't come to me.
I did get the flu shot,
What?
and I went. Yes, so I went and got the flu shot,
Good for you.
and the lady at CVS made me uncomfortable the entire time.
In what way?
Touched
Well, she
his
comes
ass.
out, and I say hi to her and everything, and she says, "Hi, I'm Kelly," and I say, "I know you're up at the front desk. You're with an IE," because she always comments that my wife is also IE because it's
Oh,
an odd
Kelly,
spelling of Kelly.
Kellie. Yeah.
So then she's preparing all the stuff, and she goes, "This is my first time given a needle this year. They've changed the gun. It's completely different. I haven't used it yet."
The
And
gun?
It's like
Yeah,
it's
like
like
the
a
little
gun
needle
and not
thing.
a proper syringe.
It
I
looked
mean,
like
the
she,
plunger?
she called it a gun. It looked like the same needle I've always gotten. stabbed
Calling
with.
it a gun? No wonder you were uncomfortable.
yeah.
I've
But
been
it
uncomfortable
continues.
as well.
She then is putting on the gloves, and
Nice.
she goes, "These gloves are huge because normally they just let the men give the flu shots."
What did she do? She's like setting you up
Then-
for like ripping your arm open or something
Yeah.
like that.
Then she goes, "Do you want your left arm or your right arm?" And I said, "I don't care. This one's closer to you." And she said, "All right, we'll see if that works." I'm like,
Wow.
okay. Then finally, she's lining up the needle,
God,
and
what
she
an
goes,
idiot.
"So how do you feel about getting your flu shot from a cashier?" Just one after another after another.
I mean, really, in the in the annals of drugstore vaccinations,
Yes,
which
it's the
really
worst.
is still relatively new.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
It's
It
still
is.
relatively new. So I mean, my God, talk about setting you up for with her own pouring. I mean, just dumping her own insecurities into
And
your lap.
It's already rough. Do they have a cardboard partition or do they just have a chair? What is the setup?
Oh,
Because I've been
I
to
am-
the ones where they have like a room.
Yeah, I am
and I've
in
been to
a-
ones where you're like seated next to the vitamins.
Mine's on
Yes,
the other
I-
side of the counter at the grocery store.
Wow. Okay.
Mine. So at this one, I was sitting on a folding chair with like a little divider between me and the line for people picking up prescriptions.
Yeah, at my Target, they have a divider like that, but they've used it for so long. It's not like a proper cubicle divider that's like metal and construction. This is poster board in a frame.
Yeah,
and towards the end
that's
of
what
last
this was.
season,
Yeah.
the poster board bent. So it doesn't really fit in the frame. So
Yeah.
it's just like it's a suggestion of separation.
But
is
here's
what it
the
is.
thing.
Really, I'm just
look,
behind the sign that says free vaccines.
Yeah.
I self-medicate with the Carla product, terzipatide. So I do
Right.
it once every week, and it's not, we're not talking about any big deal here. We're not
No.
talking about any
No.
big deal at all. But she obviously was very, very concerned
Yes.
about this first vax that she was going to give you.
Yeah,
with
the,
that.
the shots are not big because Robert had to get shots. I had to give him shots almost on a daily basis when he was in chemo, and when I was on heroin, I gave myself shots all the time. And it's not that tough, but what you don't want to do is transfer the the reticence to the client is what's bad. Yeah.
I mean, but that would be something that perhaps a medical professional would be, would be skilled at dealing with. We got a super chat already. That's awesome. Lay it on us, Rob. I'm not looking at the comments today, unfortunately.
Good guy, Paul Price, has kicked in $50 to the show. Hello, Paul. Thank you very much.
Paul Price has been down the Eastern Shore a few times, and Paul Price normally likes to stop on the way down. And there's a restaurant called the Whitehall Inn.
Yes,
and
near the
I know
bridge.
that the Price family always stops on their way down to the beach, and Paul Price is a big fan of Whitehall's famous fruit fritters. It's a bit that I've done forever, that I'll continue to do. And, thank you, Paul. Thank you. There's Paul.
I'm Paul.
I'm Paul. Thank you. That's a $50 super chat to start the day. We're very happy about
That's a
that. And
good
thank
thing.
you. And by the way, I will take this opportunity to say thank you to the people that are subscribing to our bonus content. That is that's
So
very
great.
kind of you. We appreciate that. And Mr. Soroka gets a tip of the cap because I think one of the reasons it's moving in the direction it's moving in is because you hopped on
easy.
this new platform and it's easier to do
easy.
it. Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My God. Yes.
And also, everyone that signs up gets a free flu shot.
free flu
Josh.
shot today.
Delivered by me.
Josh,
right.
did I send you? I know I sent you a Minnesota clip, but did I
Yes.
send you one other funny before we get to the heaviness
You
of the?
did. You sent another AI, and I am glad you sent this one because I see these all the time,
Okay.
and they irritate me, especially when I start reading the comments.
All right.
Here we go.
So,
All right, stop right there. Stop. Pause it. All right. So, Rob, let me tell you what this is. And thank
All
you,
right.
Josh, for finding that because I sent that. These have been all over my feed. And this
All
is
right.
a new thing. And I let me get the disappointment out of the way. Josh, is this, I know it's an AI kind of generated thing, but
Yes.
is the concept of doing this to floors in any way, shape, or form real?
no. And that's
Okay.
what irritates me.
What
is
we've
God
seen in
damn
this
it.
clip-
All right.
They have it set up so it looks like it's this like fast forward of this room renovation.
Yeah,
where they're
time lapse.
putting these magnificent epoxy floors down
Yeah.
with all sorts of designs underneath them. But
This
you're
looks
telling-
sort
yeah.
of like rough-hewn limbs of trees.
bamboo.
Yeah,
like
that they've
really
laid
kind
down.
of a tropical bamboo. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I saw one where they dug a hole, filled it with water, put fish
Right.
in it, and poured epoxy on top of it. As
Okay,
if the epoxy wouldn't just
like-
fall in the water.
Like live fish, and show
Like
the
yes.
end of it. This is
Okay.
what they all. Have you seen any of these, Rob?
Yeah, I've not seen this one. Okay, so they just
I'm such a god damn.
So
I'm
they're
a-
saying
just
you can
a
pour-
mark. I'm a mark for these people.
If you pour molten plastic in a floor and then buff it for 10 seconds, it's gorgeous. It looks like a bowling ball.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it can't
and-
be real.
And that you can put just anything in there with no thought whatsoever. A blue tarp and some bamboo, and it's going to look beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, you can put stuff under epoxy. It takes a lot of work, and you have to place it right and everything. It's not these videos.
Now, question about epoxy, because I've not dealt with it. If you were, in theory, to like try this and pour gallons and gallons and gallons of it to seal in these
I
bamboo
don't
logs.
think pouring is the right way to do it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say, does it like seep out level, like if you were to pour water, or is it so thick that it might harden
I
before
saw
it gets
a
to the
website that appeared to be a lady who promotes this and does this, but it's obvious. It's so disappointing
yeah,
because
like you could-
love the look. I
Yeah,
really
Like
do.
I've seen people like glue down a bunch of pennies and then
I've seen that.
epoxy over top of it. That's real. You can do that.
I've seen LPs too. People use
Right, you
records
can
of
do it with
45.
LPs. You
Yeah.
can do
Dining
it.
room tables and cocktail tables. I've seen them
But
make
it's-
that way.
Right.
You know?
But the AI stuff is they find something that suckers are going to believe and pass on and pass on and pass on. And it's why we
That's all it
go
is.
from the we
It's
go
clickbait.
from the knife cutting the glass in half to dance videos to this. It's all because of that ad money.
If you could, Mike, make an epoxy floor with anything in it, what would you make your floor of?
There was one that was done with. I would be traditional because I would take the like old style wood that
Yeah.
was from a reclamation project
Yeah,
for the
like
barn, which by the way they
barn
put on
wood,
real
yeah.
floors too. But they had it separated and done that way. I wouldn't be really elaborate. I would want a design that was put on the floor, but. It just makes me sad. It
Yeah, it
makes
is.
me sad that they are doing this.
I would use,
and
since
putting all
it's-
this energy into
since
it.
it's sealed. I wouldn't want to do records because I
Not.
like to.
Remember,
I know,
it's
but
not
in
sealed.
theory,
You
I'm
don't
saying-
don't talk about it like it's
I'm
real. We
talking
can't
in
do
theory.
that. Right?
It's a fantasy, but I wouldn't use records or 45s. What I would use is scat, human and animal scat.
Just
and it was-
excrement under the floor.
because Mike, in my world, it's sealed and it's no more odor than a hot
And
Well,
bed.
you're
but
gonna
you
have to
wouldn't-
first bring a few animals in to make sure it's fresh before you pour the epoxy.
Well, yeah, you
down.
don't want to use old scat. I mean, it
And-
turns white.
And you'd want to have it scattered and not everywhere, so you could go, "Watch out for that!" And hilarity
Welcome to
would
my
ensue.
home.
You know,
You need
it's
just
funny.
some white carpet and just one spot.
We have to talk about Minnesota today. We don't have to, but I want to. The great philosopher, and I don't call him a comedian anymore. George Carlin, the great philosopher George Carlin, I think had it right on a number of things, which I'll talk about in a second here. But if you're not living in a box underground, you would know that there was a shooting incident
Rob,
in
did you know?
Minnesota.
Yes, it
As
happened in
someone
Alaska.
who lives
And-
in a box underground.
It happened in Alaska, didn't it?
So before we get into the discussion, and I'm not going to show the video of
you.
the woman being shot, because that's feeding into what I think they want us to feed, and I really
they
believe
do.
this with all my
That's
heart.
why there's 7 camera angles of it.
I think it's just it's what we are nowadays. But I certainly agree with the mayor of Minnesota and
Governor or mayor?
The mayor. This is the mayor of the town that
Okay.
he's in. Let's roll the tape of the political leader in Minnesota. All right, here we go. This is
For our
what's
community, for our city, and I have a message for ICE. To ICE, get the fuck out of Minneapolis.
Minneapolis mayor.
We do not want you here. Your stated reason for being in this city is to create some kind of safety, and you are doing exactly the opposite.
Now
I don't like when the sign language lady is distracting.
Yeah, well, they love to emote, the sign language people.
The by the way, I because this is whenever we travel down this slippery slope, we're going to get going to get the people that have a point of view, and I'm not here to do that today. What I'm here to do today is talk about what George Carlin says. George Carlin says that keep us. By the way, I think most Americans, if you polled everybody, would say, get out of these cities. Stop rounding people up. I haven't heard any positives on it down here in South Florida. I haven't. But when you put it on that debate political level and you throw out all the social media and it goes, you said, I say, I disagree with you, I disagree with you. It's doing just what the oligarchs and the oligarchy want us to do. Here we go again. Now, that doesn't take away the fact that a human being lost her life in this terrible situation from probably an overzealous idiot pulling a trigger. But the idea of debating, and I saw this on a Fox News feed, debating whether she was running away or trying to run him down. It's like, that's what they go for. That's what they want. That's what they want.
That's why there's 2 different camera angles. One that you can show where it looks like she's running away. One
Right.
where it looks like she hits the guy.
Yeah.
Because they want us to be divided.
So the issue being, instead of just saying, what a horrible situation this is, what a horrible incident this was, why are we causing this kind of crap when we don't really need to? Instead of that, we're just going to sit there for hours and hours and hours and get into a debate as to whether she was trying to run the officer down or whether she was trying to get away. Well, here's the thing. When I get so many police videos, and I watch a lot of them during the week, which will show, for example, a police chase where they've got the perpetrator who is running from a domestic violence scene, running from a murder scene, running from a robbery scene. And you will see the officers that will draw down on this particular criminal that they're trying to get. And you will see examples of somebody trying to run down the cops. I've seen it multiple times, and they open fire, and you kind of, you go away saying, okay. The difference here is not whether or not she was trying to run somebody down. The difference here is that why is this happening in a normal city, in a normal neighborhood in the first place? Because it shouldn't be. But the debate, mark my words, the debate, when I saw this, I said, this is exactly what they want us to do. They don't want to talk about the big issues. They want to talk about, did she try to run him down? Yes, she did. She deserved everything. Just that's what they want, and here we are again, with our world less free and troops in the streets.
Even being in the situation is built to divide us before even this point.
Yeah.
Just having them there when the people there don't want them.
Right.
I don't like what the mayor said because I think you should. I feel like it could amplify things, and I never want to amplify things.
I'm inclined,
but I also
I
feel
will
like,
give you that. I will give you that.
It was
I also
emotional.
feel like-
It was emotional, yeah.
I understand what the ICE agents are doing, but if they don't want them in Minnesota, pull them out. Send them somewhere a city that does want them to help.
Look,
I wanna
There's no
say
reason
something,
to
Mike.
fight a local government.
I want to be careful because I said what I thought was something that would unify people about around Christmas this year that was turned into something that was a hateful remark on
well, give us the
social media.
background on that. Okay?
Well, I mean, I just said that we should try to hear the opinions of other people, even those that are opposed to us.
Which I agree with.
Yeah, and
we all
I'm
agree.
to say that
Except
if you shut them out, you're as bad as your opponent. But what I see here is, again, this people take a step back and look at the big picture of divisiveness. That's what this is all about. And Josh stated it too.
Keep us fighting, and we won't notice the money.
What's going
that's
on
being
upstairs?
Sucked
Yes.
out of the economy and all that crap.
It's a playbook as old as time.
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
a
Keep
you know
the
what?
peasants, keep the rabble fighting.
Yeah.
Right. And you know what? They're doing it now with this video because they've got the convenient camera angles of one to run away, one where she bumps the cop. Just wait until they start using AI to try to divide us.
Oh, and they
where
will.
they can then make the AI video show that. I'm expecting that for the next presidential campaign.
Yeah.
A lot of fake AI to try to divide us.
I'm not a political pundit by any chance. I'm the least political person on this show, but I do have my opinions. And folks, if you don't see the way you are being manipulated,
All right, here's
when a
comment.
story like this happens,
this is
Come on.
exactly what they want. Shannon Fisher 631 says there's a community of 100,000 Somalians that have defrauded the government. Now let's take your first sentence, Shannon.
Well, that's-
let's do this. Let's say there is a community of 100,000. That's right. All 100,000 Somalians have defrauded the government. Irrefutable proof that's bull S. It's not. You do not have all 100,000 Somalians that have done this.
Right.
That have
And
defrauded
you don't
the
need-
government of more money than the Somalian GDP. You're giving a goddamn talking point, and then they say this. And they're sending some of that to Al-Shabaab, the terrorist organization. But let's focus on this woman. Hey, Shannon, we don't have to focus on her. She's dead.
It's two different things. You don't need. Yes, let's figure out if there's fraud in Minnesota. That's accountants and auditors you send out there. That's different than ICE. It's two different things.
It is totally different. And
This
the
is
fact is,
divisiveness again.
but here we go.
No.
There's a political argument. There's a talking point that I can disagree with. But what are we doing? We're not talking about the fact that a human being was shot and didn't need to be. Period. End. Stop. That's it. You don't
Full
need to
stop.
talk about that. You don't know. Did that ICE agent know that, did she have ordnance strapped to her body? Was she running guns up the street? It looked like a pretty goddamn nice neighborhood that I saw.
That's where we don't know the facts. That's
Nobody
where
knows.
One people is reporting, she's been agitating them all day at different locations and doing this, and she was leading a convoy.
You don't
and
know
then the
that
other
for a
one
fact.
says she was just driving through. You don't know anything, and these people just go on the internet, say whatever. Then the news picks it up saying, here's what we hear. It's all meant to divide us.
Here it is. This is the way I look at it. And I really believe this with all my heart. Getting us to argue about this minutia, the details of what Somalis are defrauding and what money is going to where and all that is losing sight of the point that there are armed men in the streets of America right now that are essentially rounding people up. And that's and if you think it's going to stop at Somalis or immigrants from South America and immigrants from Mexico, beware. You stop the big picture is why are we doing this? Why are we putting this out there? Why are we putting troops in the street? Because I don't care if you're a criminal or even you're an illegal alien and you're on the street, there are plenty of people that are in those neighborhoods. And what do you think when you drive out in your driveway and you're John Q. average dude who's a citizen of the United States and you see an ICE SUV roaring down the street, a bunch of guys with guns and vests get out? That's the point I'm trying. I agree. Look, do I think that the mayor of Minneapolis fueled some, perhaps not the best way? He's angry. He gets it. But at the same time, none of this has to be happening.
No, there's better ways to do it.
We're killing each other, man. Come on now. Because, by the way, and I'll say this, I remember the two in D.C., the ICE agents that were shot.
Yeah.
They didn't need to be shot either. It's just
the National Guard.
We're setting the table for this unrest when it doesn't need to happen because we have people that are pulling the strings now that are implementing policies with
I don't think
it's
about policies at all. I think all the divide is news and pundits and pushing things.
I disagree, Josh. I'm sorry. I got to disagree with you there because I think that, yes, does the news fuel this? Yes. But does the government and Homeland Security and Kristi Noem have culpability for putting this together and sending people out in the street to round people up? Yes. Because it's not. And here's the thing. Is she doing it because she's evil? I'm not making that judgment call. Is she doing this because she wants to kiss Trump's ass? I can't make that call either. Is the idea of doing this without a tremendous amount of forethought? Yes. They're not thinking this crap through enough.
And I think they are trying to. I think I'm all for getting bad criminals and bad guys out of the country. No problem. But I think with the ICE agents, they're doing it too fast. They're rushing in, and I think they're not training people properly.
And they're not trained, yes.
Because they're hiring, they needed more than ever, so they're hiring all these people and throwing them out there. And I get if they're being, my problem is I think they can't focus on doing their job because all this other stuff's being amplified on the other side and people agitating and yelling at them while they're doing their job. It's all hate on both sides, and
it's hate on both sides and turning a human life into a talking point and turning a human life into a callous debate when someone was murdered in front of their family.
And also be aware in the next months, next weeks, whatever, as time rolls on, don't let this be normalized. This is heinous. This is tragic. And the fact that there was a death that could have easily been prevented
100%.
Is absolutely unconscionable. But it's happened. And now that's in the things that have happened department. If this happens again, it's not going to get the same outrage because it's already happened once. This is outrageous.
I think
this is outrageous. So don't let this be normalized. Don't let this be normalized.
Yeah. So I just, watching that, and as I said, the media, there's culpability there.
Sure.
There's the government, there's culpability there. And hey, you, me, everybody, when we sit there and turn it into a political debate, which I refuse to do. And by the way, you have two people with different views on politics on this show. You got two guys that have one kind of point of view, and we have another guy, Josh, that has a different point of view.
Yeah.
Guess what? We're having a discussion about this, and you might hear more common ground than you would normally hear. And I don't think Josh is necessarily someone who doesn't believe in what he believes in, and I'm the same way. But if you sit here and calmly discuss an issue, you can you can just identify the wrongs that are happening here. And I think George Carlin, when he said "keep us fighting," keep it, keep
that's
us
the whole point.
in the trenches. Let's do it. I mean, Josh,
and the
if
news
you,
treats
yeah,
it like
go
a
ahead.
snowstorm. They know it's good for ratings, so they're going to amplify it.
Yeah, burning, bleeding. It's going to get on the news. So it's very, very sad. And we can move on and have a little fun with the show. But I did want to mention that when you see something like that, and by the way, in a regular traffic stop, not a regular traffic, in a regular police action. I think that the training, in many cases, training that's better for, than what the ICE agents and National Guard gets in this particular situation. You've got a police officer who, there are two things they consider. Is this person that's using their car as a weapon literally trying to use it to kill police officers, or is this person who is using their car to ram or escape a situation, does that person have the potential of murdering or killing people by accident and reckless driving?
Right.
That's when you decide what kind of force you're going to use.
And is there a better way to stop the vehicle?
And I really don't think that there was any real need for what was happening. I think, look, you can debate all day whether she was trying to do this or trying to. I did not see somebody who looked like they were trying to run somebody down.
Now
I
that
saw
she's
somebody
gone,
going in
Mike,
the other direction, as a matter of fact. And the cop, did the cop get hit?
Fine.
The cop got nicked, I think, on the way out.
He got bumped.
He got bumped all over.
But now that the incident has happened, Mike, we can reconstruct our reality to the way we want.
Welcome to America. Welcome to
Ta-da.
America. I just think, look, folks, here it is. There's so much crap going on right now. There's so much turmoil. There's so much tension. There's so much hate. It's stunning to me. And right now, it feels awfully overwhelming. It really does. And where will we be? Thank you, Sharon. Thank you very much for the $20 super chat. Prayers for a better USA. Peace and love and comedy. That's a beautiful way, Sharon, for me to segue out of this segment. And we'll get to our stupid crap in a second. Sometimes you just got to vent. Hey, we have a new sponsor called Quince. It's 2026. Yay! And this is the best time of year when I need my wardrobe to be at its absolute best, because I got things that I got to do and places I have to be, and everybody seems like they're having people over. That's why I'm all about Quince. They make it easy to look sharp, feel good, find gifts that last. Mongolian cashmere sweaters, Italian wool coats, yes, socks. Sorry, I'm going to talk about my incredible socks.
You've always been a sock guy, Mike.
I love my Quince socks.
Yeah.
I love my Quince socks. However, they are left and right socks, where they have the L on the right on them, which I also love.
Well, it helped you learn.
I don't do my own sock washing, but all I know is that there are single left-handed socks, and my right ones are somewhere. I think they've been stolen, perhaps by my son. But the Quince socks are good, too. I love them. I really do. All the stuff, Italian wool coats, Quince pieces crafted from premium materials, built to hold up without luxury markup. Quince makes the essentials every guy needs. Mongolian cashmere sweaters, $50.
Great.
Italian wool coats that look and feel designer. Denim and chinos that fit just right. Plus, down jackets, wool top coats, leather styles that are built to last for that cold weather. It's everything you actually want to wear, built to hold up season after season. The cashmere sweater, perfect for the Florida winters. That makes me laugh.
Well, it is true, though, Mike, because if you wear a bulky wool sweater in Florida in the wintertime, it's going to make you sweat yourself
Maybe
crazy.
I'm just laughing because it was 82 degrees yesterday.
Well,
that's all.
Yeah,
sometimes the air conditioner is really strong.
Yes, absolutely. It looks amazing. I love it. It's not bulky or too hot, and you'll love it too. Get your wardrobe on point and your gift list handled with Quince. Quince. Don't wait. Go to quince.com/TMOS for free shipping on your order. 365-day returns. Now available in Canada.
Yeah, that's okay, I suppose.
That's
Canada.
QUINCE.com/TMOS. Free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/TMOS. All right, enough. I think we covered it to a certain degree. Now I have the big decision to make as to what glasses to wear for.
Oh, this is exciting. I love this because this is a segment, Josh, we have called Mike's Tidbits. And
Mike's what?
Tidbits. And what he does.
To the bits.
Yeah, I know. I messed up.
I mess up every day.
Today, he's wearing something not unlike yours. You almost look like brothers.
What?
The Tidbit brothers.
His glasses, I think, are closer to yours.
Well, no, but I mean, they're not red or clear today. They're similar in color. Mine are blue.
No, it's a known fact that eyesight goes after a while.
Yes. Yeah. That's your opening tidbit.
It's a known fact. Anyway, we start.
Aged Mike.
Look, I said I was going to lighten it up, but I can't lighten it up with the first story here that comes to us from TMZ. Nick Reiner's mental breakdown in the weeks leading up to the murders of his parents, Rob and Michelle Reiner, directly tied to a head-scratching decision by doctors to change the meds he was taking for his mental illness. That's sources with direct knowledge telling TMZ. I don't know whether it's true or not, but that's what they're reporting. They have a new documentary, TMZ Investigates the Reiner Murders, What Really Happened. That airs Friday at 8 p.m. on Fox, and it drops on Hulu Saturday. In the doc, TMZ explains that Nick was diagnosed around 2020 with schizoaffective disorder, a condition that manifests itself with schizophrenia symptoms, including delusions, hallucinations, and disorganized thinking, and mood disorder symptoms, including mania and severe depression. Their sources say a month before the murders, Nick was stable on his meds for schizoaffective disorder. We're told the meds were working just fine. For some reason, his doctors decided to change them. Their sources, would not say why doctors made that decision, only that we would be shocked to learn the reason. So,
I look forward to TMZ.
Not sure whether it's true, not sure they're guilty, all that stuff.
I'm excited to hear TMZ's take on it, and I wonder if we're to get Dr. Levin or the doctor that's the black guy with the long hair. They're both great doctors, so we'll get that special. So
thank you very much. And now back to the kind of story that fits this show just a little bit more. Let's check. Come on, where is it? Where's my thing? I played it earlier.
You did.
And now it's
swoosh me, baby.
Now it's
swoosh me.
There. Wait a minute. I am obsessive compulsive that way. That's why it happened. Now I fixed it, and here it is. Okay. This seems like the end of an era. Matthew McConaughey says he can't smoke pot with Woody Harrelson anymore.
I'd like for people to sort of compare and contrast our opening two stories today.
Matthew came on the Where Everybody Knows Your Name podcast with Woody and Ted Danson, and he admitted that he just can't keep up.
Wow.
Here's the quote. All right. I have to. That's not the quote. I just have to ramp up to it. All right. Like everybody does. It does what the new stuff does not agree with my constitution and my mental makeup. It goes the other way. Time speeds up for me. I've chipped a front tooth 3 times. Fallen out of a tree on a full moon when I smoked some of that stuff Woody has.
God, that's weird.
That's just funny.
Yeah, and you know what?
Guys.
This is why you need to, patronize Soul. Because Soul stuff is the same. It is so consistent and so popular in its delivery system. You don't have to worry about how strong Woody's weed is.
Yeah, Woody's weed. Woody must get a special thing.
Attaboy.
Of Woody's Josh. Weed or the Soul gummies?
The Soul gummies.
Yum, yum, yum. Moving right along, everybody. Bath & Body Works. Here's a TMOS story for you.
Okay.
Bath & Body Works debuted a new pizza and ranch candle last month.
Oh, great. Do they have a maximum IQ of the person that buys it? Like, do they card you for it? Because ranch dressing being used in this capacity is the mark of a moron.
Well, we're not going to find out because People Magazine says they've already discontinued it because it was making people gag. Wow. Hey, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
God, I should prepare. I should really, really prepare.
No, Mike, sometimes you don't know when the synapse is going to fire.
I am going to find this. This is hiding. I love it. Okay. Because it's making people gag.
I think we now need to find this candle. And just all 3 of us light it on our desk during the show.
The
But that
description-
gag, to be fair, was
Yes.
It was tofu that had gone bad.
It
I
was
think
fermented
fermented.
tofu.
Well, fermentation is rotting, actually.
It's rotting, but it's designed rotting.
Designed
to,
rot.
To come up with a product you can eat. The description on their website probably should have tipped us off. It says it has notes of gooey cheese. And do you really want your entire home to smell like gooey cheese? The other scents in the candle are ranch and crispy pepperonis.
Oh, wow. I don't own a gun, but if I had one, I'd shoot myself right now based on that. Ugh. And I got a DM yesterday.
Hold on. What?
I got a DM from a listener that said, please warn when you're going to play the gag sound because they were in line at Chick-fil-A. And it almost went very badly. So.
Sorry. A TikTok went viral last week where a bunch of girls smelled it in a store and looked like they might puke. Someone in the comments said they smelled it too, and their life flashed before their eyes.
God, that's bad.
It might still be available at some of their locations, but it's now
Of course it is.
It's sold out on the Bath and Body Works website, and people says they're not restocking it. They'd recently dropped the price from $26 to $8. It's got a rating of 1.5 stars with over 200 reviews. It was part of a new line of candles called Perfect Pairings. They ought to sell that at the Whitehall Inn, too.
What else do they sell at the Whitehall Inn?
Fruit fritters. The other three are coffee and donuts.
Okay, that's okay.
That's
Yeah.
lovely. Popcorn and slushy. What, like a Slurpee?
Yeah,
Is that
well,
like
I
a
think
movie
you
theater?
buy that at a movie. Yeah.
All right. And chips and salsa. Way
Ugh.
too much chips and salsa.
Mike, whatever happened to good old Bayberry?
You know
That's
what?
a candle scent I can go for.
As far as like what's the cheese, the queso
Yeah.
and salsa. I think really you want to enjoy a tortilla chip. You get some good cheddar cheese and you slice that cheddar cheese and melt it on top of the tortillas as opposed to this queso salsa game.
So
we're
now
all
you're
playing.
just describing nachos.
I like the good nachos. I
Here's
really
Mike,
do.
you should try this, Mike. Where do you weigh in on the Triscuit?
Not a big fan,
No.
but I get it.
Okay.
It's kind of unique.
So
right?
you get yourself a plain, nothing modern, the classic Triscuit. You lay them
Right.
out on a cookie sheet. You put a slice of Monterey Jack, a little square of Monterey Jack on it, and a slice of fresh jalapeno. Put it under the broiler till the cheese melts, and you've got perfection.
Okay, yeah, but it's just there's too much going. And chips and
Yeah.
salsa overrated.
Yeah.
I like
let's
chips
see.
and salsa. I'll stick with that.
Okay, another
Depends on the
subject.
salsa. It depends on the salsa.
Damn, me and Soroka
Oh,
go
and
in
remember
different
my-
directions all the time. It's
Remember
terrible.
my salsa hack. You can go to Moe's and get a caterer's bag of chips for next to nothing and then fill up on salsa there, and that's money well spent.
And
If
if you go
you-
to Chili's,
Yeah.
it's free if you type in your phone number for chips and salsa.
If you are fortunate enough to find a pizza and ranch candle at Bath and Body Works,
Yeah.
you got good news here because they dropped the price from $26 to $8.
Yeah.
How about
Wow.
that?
And they're
Mike,
now $40 on eBay.
It was part of the new line. They got popcorn and slushy was the last one. Oh, chips and salsa, no more down here. The girls in the video said the chips and salsa one is also pretty rank. So
Yeah.
there's that. There
I'm
you
not
go.
sure I want candles that
Oh, I'm sorry.
candles shouldn't simulate food.
No.
No, I mean a tree, maybe outside air. That's nice.
Maybe a fruit.
How about
a fruit
apple
candle's
pie?
not bad.
Mike, how about apple pie?
How about freshly baked cookies?
I think pie before cookies.
Some idiot finally today. I got one more story for you.
Okay.
Sarah Michelle Gellar would like you to know the new Buffy show, which is called Buffy New Sunnydale. Is that the town where Buffy hung out? Is that where
Probably.
she
I
was?
never looked at Buffy.
It's not a sequel or a reboot. It's a continuation. What's the difference? Sarah says, quote, it's not a reboot. It's not picking up with all the same characters right away. It's not like a sequel. That's why the name was even important to me. Buffy New Sunnydale. It's Buffy, but it's also something else. Does anybody care about this?
No, I think the first episode Buffy gets Medicare.
And she is in it, so that's what makes it a sequel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I suppose.
She also admitted she's going back on her pledge to not revive Buffy. Quote, I will eat my words, and I'm okay with that. I learned my lesson. I never saw how and why it could be as good as the original. And I think that, why doesn't somebody just come out and say maybe she needs the money? That's fine. Yeah, you created a product that had a lot of fans and people like it. You're going back to do it again. It's why I do this podcast. I love doing it. Don't get me wrong. But, it's why I will be doing this till I'm 94 years old.
This podcast is not a sequel?
Every day is a sequel.
I understand.
It's a
Sequel to
continuum.
your big head. Finally today, some idiot in rural Kentucky got arrested after cops say, no, that's not what I wanted. That was the story from yesterday, right?
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
God damn
Yes.
it. Where's the, oh man, I threw the wrong one away. I hate this when this happens. It was a story about Thailand.
Oh, I love Thailand.
Jack talked Thai real good.
Do you suppose that in this new Sarah
Got
Michelle
it.
Gellar show, is she still slaying vampires? Because that was what she did in the old show.
I would think that's what she's
I
all
hope
about.
so.
I mean, what's the point if you're not going to kill some vampires? Finally, a fortune teller in Thailand got arrested on New Year's Day after predicting a woman would lose something valuable and then stealing her cell phone. The 19-year-old victim saw the guy outside a temple and agreed to pay for a reading, or readin', as we like to say. He apparently used tarot cards. The 38-year-old fortune teller told her he saw bad luck ahead.
Oh, bad luck. I hate it.
Me laugh. And that she'd lose a valuable item in the near future. He said he could prevent it for an extra fee, but she wouldn't pay it.
I love it. This guy's upselling her.
She realized her iPhone was missing later in the day, went back and accused him of stealing it. He denied it and claimed he's just really good at his job. The prediction came true. He even described what the thief looked like.
Yeah.
Too funny. Other people stepped in to help, then dug through a box the guy had and found the phone. She called the cops. No word on charges or anything like that. The man was identified as I need good lawyer. That's so bad. That is so. I was trying to pronounce it like Thai. I need good lawyer.
No.
That's just not funny.
You have to be careful with tarot cards, Mike. I one time played solitaire with tarot cards. 3 people died.
Very, very scary.
It is scary.
You weren't arrested. We've got more show coming up, but first I want to tell you about really our exciting new platform, and you have responded tremendously well to this. Through the years, we've got some little complaints. You got to update that copy a lot.
Yeah, understood.
Anyway, we've always
sounds
tried
like
to
yesterday's.
fix the problems. 2026 is no different. We listen to what you have to say. That's why we have a brand new platform for the bonus show. It's wonderful. You're going to love it. It's a glorious upgrade, and the name of it is Supercast.
Supercast.
It will get your bonus show in 3 easy steps. Supercast has changed the way we deliver it to you and made it easy, just user-friendly. I mean, this is rocket science, but it is better, and you're going to like it.
Love it.
Here's how you do the 3 easy steps. When you subscribe, you get an email. You open it on the device you will use to listen. You open it on the device you will lose. Let me do it again. I'm going to... this particular little description is a little
Clunky?
off. You get the bonus show this way, all right? I'm making it more complicated because I can't read. You get an email. Open it on the device you will use to listen to this podcast. For most people, that's their phone. You get an email, look at it on your phone, and open your phone. That's it. I don't know why we had to make it open it on the device you will use to listen to this podcast.
Well, what if you're listening on an iPad?
But the thing is, I don't need any assistance. Then click your preferred podcast player icon. I didn't do all this bullshit. I just got an email and I clicked and I had the show. Bing,
Language.
bang, boom.
It
The
is.
spot is making it sound complicated. We're making it too busy.
It is.
It's easy.
It's easier than the copy
Jesus
says.
Christ.
It is.
You open up the app and it imports your private feed.
All these things used to be separate steps, and it
Yeah.
does it for you.
Yes.
Go to michaelmarashow.com.
You still need to
Click
freaking
where it
talk
says
about
bonus
it.
show. and follow
Click
the
subscribe
instructions.
and you're done. That's all you have to worry about. Forget it. I'm not reading it anymore. I swear to God. It's just we make something complicated out of like to make it sound good, to talk, to use words that we don't need to use. It's very easy. It is absolutely night and day. And I know this personally because I did it myself to get the bonus show, which, by the way, was too complicated for even me to get.
That's right.
All right. Do we get it? Do we understand? All right.
Good, yeah. Did
All
you
right,
ever
very
listen
good.
to a bonus show on the old platform? I don't
No.
think I ever did.
No.
I cannot wait for the emails tomorrow of where's the bonus show for people who haven't been paying attention.
Oh, they're coming. Those emails,
Yes,
they are coming.
Where they're
yeah.
going to go on the website and look for the bonus show.
Yeah, don't let this
and
be
not
you.
understand.
Yeah, please.
All right, let me
Please.
do it one more time. Let me see
All
if I can do this and get it right because
All
I
right.
really mucked it up because it was a little wordy. You listen. The Supercast is easy to use. And if you have any questions on it, you can send an email to josh@mikeomerashow.com. And you can gift it as well. We made it easy to do that. And I will go through these steps one more time. All right. As we said, most people listen to the show on their phone. You click your preferred podcast player icon. It's a Spotify. What are some of the other ones that are on there that you can click? Anybody? Anyone? Okay, fine.
Spotify, Pocket Cast,
Thank you.
Overcast,
Very
Apple
good.
Music.
It opens
Google
up the
Music,
app
works all of
and
them.
it imports it to your private feed. Finally, click subscribe and you're done. You can do it. So please, if Josh can help you if you have any problems, but you really shouldn't have any problems
No,
with
it's
that
easy.
Whatsoever.
And back-
Sometimes I
now
get
back to the show.
It's Thursday. It's Thursday. It's crazy. It gets crazy, and I'm trying to grow back my hair. So, you know, I a
How
lot
long
going
since you
on
have
in the world.
tightened it?
Right before I left for Maine.
Good. So it's, boy, your
You
hair
can
grows kind
probably
of slow, huh?
You can, yeah, it's getting long.
What do you mean my hair grows slow?
I think it's
That's weeks ago, and you don't. That's all you have.
no, but like
some-
2 weeks ago there was nothing there.
yeah,
I thought there was some.
not a skin
Yeah.
head, but that's
Well, that's you politically.
Yeah, that's a choice.
Rolando regarding my spot for Supercast says it doesn't require facial recognition. No, but technically, I'm a tech person in this
Yeah.
regard. If you wanted to open it up and you had the facial recognition software on your phone, you could click a button when it's time to play your bonus show and open everything up with the, just looking at your phone like
And
I do
I-
many, many apps that I have.
I wasn't going to bring this up, but all you people that love Wegmans, keep in mind that Wegmans is now using facial recognition and other pieces of data that you would consider quite personal to track your shopping habits.
Wegmans has the pay with your palm now, right?
I
Where
don't
you
know.
just put your hand on the thing.
I think the pay for
He
your-
doesn't go. He doesn't. Well,
No,
he
I
doesn't go
hate it.
anywhere.
No, Mike, I know certain stores.
How do
I
you
know.
get out of the house now? What's the
Well, there
process?
is there is a passage with it's almost like a knob.
No. When
And
you
I
get,
turn
do
it.
you wait till your wife gets home, and do you look forward to your wife getting home because then you're going to run out and do
It is
stuff?
so complicated because I've never looked forward to her coming home before.
I understand that. I understand that's the way that goes. Do you? Oh my!
What
oh my
happened?
God! I kicked the camera.
Earthquake. Yeah, if I go, well, there's two things. My son sometimes has his car unused, and I can use my son's car. He's a beautiful Jetta. And if Carrie's not at work, I can use. I'm sorry. If Carrie's not at work, I can use my car that she has
You
taken.
hit your microphone.
I did. I sure did.
This is Thursday's show. It's
Thursday all over.
It's a little
Mike,
messy.
What you
Yes.
got to do is you got to find the device that you're most likely to listen to the show on and use that. It's for most people, it's your phone.
Okay. And then someone said, Scoob said, calf the F down. Hey, Scoob, I know you're so in your eagerness, you asshole, to troll me.
Wow.
You
Wow.
might want to write down the proper name. All right. It's calm the F down.
That's right.
Thank you. And Rob,
Yes.
move your head back.
Hi.
There we go. God, what's happening to us today? Let's bring out your hat stretcher. Are you
Okay.
gonna? You can leave the frame for the hat stretcher.
Well, no, first
all right?
there requires a little bit of background. Is I love to watch old movies. I really do. And
I didn't know that.
Yes. As a matter of fact, we have a podcast about it, but I won't mention it here. And I was watching it, and I realized that if I was alive in the 1920s and 30s, I wouldn't be a guy that wore a cool, slick fedora. I probably would be a guy that wore a derby hat. a
Not in
bowler.
the 40s.
Well, Mike, back in the days of I'd say the 30s, 20s, and 30s, I would say that would be my hat. It's less cool, but it suits me. So I went and I bought this beautiful hat, this bowler. Let me go back a little bit so you can see it. Nice, right? Just like you would see in the old days. And it's got a nice construction. It's a double XL.
For some reason, my mind is just pursuing like in what era that was a thing. It would probably be in the 1910s.
Well, no,
wouldn't
I
it?
mean, into the 20s and 30s, you saw people in Hollywood as a good template, like Laurel and Hardy. It was still a hat of you have Charlie Chaplin.
Probably
in the 20s.
it probably started around the early 1900s
Yeah.
and probably worked its way up to the 1930s.
I would say so. But I bought this bowler, this derby hat, and in double XL, and it should fit, but it did not. I could smush it on, but it was uncomfortable. So I did some research what I should do. And Mike, do you know that they have a device called a hat stretcher? And I have put a hat stretcher in this hat. Can you see it? It is a 4 blocks of wood with a screw in the middle that actually expands the hat.
Did
for
you buy that?
Yes, I did. As a matter
Somebody
of fact.
used a magic marker to
No,
write the arrows on it?
I wrote the arrows so I could figure out which way it went.
Because
was
it made it look kind of cheap. Well, you won't be able to resell it now. I guess you'll keep it. How much did that set you back?
I think it was like $20, but the hat
But
was like 50. So I
does it
mean, I
not-
wanted to save the hat.
It doesn't tear the hat.
No, it has. As a matter of fact, I've been stretching it for a couple weeks, and I am now going to take the hat stretcher off and see if it actually worked.
Okay.
Because, but you have to use a wrench because it's very tight.
Can
So
you
I'm going-
do this? Can you maybe back up a little bit?
Yeah,
Like
sure.
so we can see the process of all right, very good.
Okay. And I was wondering, since now I'm off mic, if you guys have any trouble with hats. Obviously, mine is a size issue because they're always too small.
I wear, golf
My-
hats and baseball caps.
My problem is a height issue where I feel like sometimes I
too
put on
tall?
hats. Like,
Well, that's because you wear that silly mohawk.
no,
Mohawk.
like, even without the mohawk.
Does
I
it
just-
mash
like,
down?
here's- Like this hat, I feel like this one actually comes down well. This one's like an old
Okay.
hat.
All right. But I think I let mine sit more.
I think it's this one that like doesn't come down all the way, and I feel like there's too much of a gap here.
Yeah,
You've got-
I get it.
That
Yeah.
I get
bothers
it.
me.
Yeah, I get it. You're a veteran hat
Oh,
wearer, so I
I
know
like
like this
when-
hat. Yeah,
No,
set.
don't wear that.
this one fits real well.
It's marvelous. It's strong. It's valuable. So, Mike, I've removed the hat stretcher now, and I'm
All right.
going to take off my headphones and see how
All
it
right, back,
fits.
back.
Mike, I'm just taking my headphones off. All right.
I know, but you just want to lean forward all the time. Your head takes up the whole frame. All right, here we go. Oh, you want and
Perfect.
Oh, it looks a little loose now.
It does have some play in it.
will it over time constrict again? Do you think?
I would think yes, but you know what? What if I don't wear it every day? What if I were to store it with the stretcher in it?
If you, by the way, if I saw you wearing that hat, like
Yes.
out in a Target or a Costco, I would tell everybody to hide their children.
No.
really,
I look
really
great.
would.
No.
Look at this. You
I
put it
think
off to
that-
the side a little
I
bit.
think that looks better than you in a baseball cap.
Yeah,
It probably
I do.
does.
Turn to the side. Let's get a little side look at that. Lovely.
I think
Isn't that
I think it
beautiful?
works.
I mean,
I
and for
think it
comparison-
works. I don't know. No, see the other hat's better.
See, Mike, and so can't you see me like talking about why we should stay out of Germany in 1938 and wearing this hat? This is me in the 30s.
And that, it doesn't look bad. I mean, really, to be honest, it probably looks better. You probably might look a little silly with a fedora, but I think that is,
Well, I have a fedora. I look okay. I wore a pork pie. I don't look so great in a pork pie. Top hat is really just over the top.
How about a cowboy hat?
How about a cowboy? Everyone looks good in a cowboy hat.
I think you could work with a cowboy hat.
If he had a cowboy hat, the only one he could wear would be the kind that Hoss wore.
Yeah,
on
the
that
Hoss
Bonanza.
hat, 10-gallon
Yes,
hat.
the big one.
Yeah. I wonder if Josh has any connection to Bonanza at all. Do you
Yeah.
know anything about Bonanza?
Yeah, I know it's an old TV show that I've never seen.
Okay, you know what? That's something. Everyone knows my birth records were lost.
It took a lot of letter writing. All right, we got to move on. And thank you for the hat stretcher.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad
And-
it worked.
Yeah, me too. Are you kidding? This is fantastic.
Was
I
that an
can't wait-
honest reveal that we didn't really know until you did it just now? Was that for sure?
Yes, I've been starting. As a matter of fact, I've been enlarging the stretcher over the past few days.
Is
like
that how
every
it
day,
works?
yeah, every day I get up and I turn the little thing, and here's the stretcher, isolated. And this is just a double-threaded screw, and the more you screw it this way, the bigger it gets.
Would it work with a baseball cap, a fitted baseball cap?
I bet it would, but I think that I don't know what would be the most likely fabric. I wouldn't use it on a straw hat because I don't think straw has a lot of give.
But do you think like a cotton baseball cap, which is what most
I
of
would
them are
think
made
so.
of?
I'd like to try it on this hat because it's 25 years old and worn out, so it has shrunk a little bit and faded. So I bet it could probably stretch back.
Yeah,
Man, that's and show the logo again.
I mean,
by the way,
it's an Orioles hat.
It's an Orioles hat.
This is my favorite hat.
All right, Josh, you have any new information on John Harbaugh yet? Anything come across? You had some stuff yesterday.
Yeah, he
I
said
know that.
anywhere but New York.
Let's move on. We have more show coming up. But one guy's on today, Rob. That's
I
for
know.
sure.
I know.
I want to talk to you, nausea. Meet your arch enemy. It's Relief Band. It's the original anti-nausea wristband, clinically proven, drug-free, doctor recommended. I know it works because I've used it. I've used it when I go out on the water, and really late in life, I was raised on the water, but later in life, I began to develop a little seasickness when I would be out on a small boat. Relief Band made it go away. It stops nausea from motion sickness, migraines, anxiety, hangovers, morning sickness, chemo, and more. All you do is strap it on like a bracelet. It looks like putting a watch on.
Yep.
You adjust the intensity and you feel the relief kick in. It does it with vibrations. Zero side effects. The new Premier Plus Relief Band model goes even further. It's got smart skin sensing technology. It's got a built-in digital clock, and it's got next level nausea control. I'm not a doctor. I don't know how it works, but it works.
it does work.
And it's so great that you don't have to take any drugs with it. I have it. I use it. I love it. Relief Band isn't magic. It's science. Hospital developed a long time ago. Doctor backed, life-changing, and it looks great with all of my new smart outfits.
I love your smart outfits, Mike.
So if you want to cure your nausea problem fast, join the hundreds of thousands of people who are nausea-free with Relief Band. Right now, there's an exclusive offer for our listeners. If you go to reliefband.com and use promo code TMOS, you will receive 20% off plus free shipping. So head to reliefband.com and use our promo code TMOS for 20% off plus free shipping. I want to talk about Rob's kid for a second here because he has. Is this the first step in him leaving the domicile now that he's got a new gig? I thought he was going to work for like sports or gaming marketing or something like that.
It's funny. He wanted to get launched into sports and gaming marketing, and he did a great internship with Monumental, which is the parent company for the Capitals, Washington Capitals hockey team, which he is a diehard hockey fan. But he took a job. It was an internship that he got literally a month after he graduated with a high security company. He never really told me what he did. It had to do with writing about things that were very secure. It was a company.
And murder.
I swear, and maybe it was. I don't know. But he was forced to work from home. And when he went into the office, it wasn't an environment where he dealt with other people. He would go in, get what he was supposed to do, sit in his cubicle, do it, and go home. And he was not happy with the lack of human interaction.
Okay.
And I was talking to him.
Valid.
And I said, if you don't like it, get out. I know it pays well and it's a good job, but you're 22 now. This is the time that you mess around, and you can't just swap your career out in 10 years.
So he gave notice.
Yeah, he gave notice.
At his job. We have a clip from. You don't have the name of the company because you don't want to give the name of the company.
Right. We'll call
but
it
we do
Acme.
have we have a clip of Robert III.
Yeah.
Robert III's boss. Right after Robert gave notice. Here we go.
You can't keep getting away with it. He can't keep getting away with it. He won't.
But actually, it was a very friendly parting. Some
Right.
Spiewaks can leave companies on good terms, which is nice. And in the meantime, he said, I want to do something. And his quote was, I want to make a difference. And I said, I understand that. He has, for a big, tough guy, he has a lot of empathy in him. And I think it has to do with, his medical issues when he's growing up. He's fine now.
I
But he
love him.
remembers
And
it.
I love the way he's grown up. He's grown up to be
So-
such a good
so
dude.
proud of
And
him.
I really think he's a sweetheart. And I think that the idea of I put him in an education environment like that because I think his level of
Well, it's funny we haven't even mentioned the fact
niceness,
that
you know?
what he did is he started just to get some money and to get out of the house. He started substitute teaching for Loudoun County.
This
and
is back when he was still in school, right?
He had done it, some of it, when he was in school, but he did it more so after he graduated. And it turned out that he was being occasionally placed in Carrie, my wife, in Carrie's classroom as a teaching assistant. And it's so funny to think of him working with his mother on a daily basis.
I love it.
And then
I love
job
that.
opens
I think
up.
that's so cool. I mean, because once again, you know, the last time I really talked to him was at our Vegas get together, and you know, it's just he's full of, he's got a lot of your joie de vivre. He's got a lot of your your peppiness, and I think that exposing kids to that kind of enthusiasm is not a bad thing at all.
Well, a job opened up. Obviously, he had proven himself because he had been subbing for some time. And official as of yesterday, the interview was completed, and now my son has been hired full-time as a teaching assistant for Loudoun County Public Schools. And his next stop is to get his teaching certificate and become an educator. And I couldn't be any happier.
I would too. I think that's great.
I've got
and
two. I've got teachers on both sides of my family growing
That's
up.
cool. That's
and,
very cool.
I'm just so thrilled for him, and I really do. I mean, although it would be cool to tweet for a living, I love the fact that he's using what he has to give back to kids, and it's just the kids love him, and he comes home so energized, like what I did today or what this kid did today. It's really awesome, and
I was
just a salute to him.
I probably shouldn't have mentioned he'll get out of the house since it is a teaching position.
Yeah.
Rob would like to announce that Robert III will be living in the house for the next 13 years.
Exactly.
Bigger chance of Rob leaving first.
Yeah. Now it's real simple, Rob. Now just tell him to go online and and find a daughter of a wealthy family. That's all he has to do. You know,
That's what my father told me.
He's a good-looking, strapping, tall drink of water. He's a good-looking kid.
Yeah.
Go out there and grab somebody. And I think he's going to be good at it. How long does the whole get to be a regular certified teacher take?
Here's what's wild is that teachers they're in such need of them right now. Certain counties, Loudoun included, will pay for it to do it online. And I think he can do it in just over a year. So that's the next step.
Does he know what grade and what school he's going to be located
Right
at?
now, he is at the same school as Carrie, and he is teaching special ed, and he loves it. So
Rob,
it could be high school special ed.
What a
I
good thing.
I
My sister
mean, I
did.
can't stand how
Do you know my
great it is.
sister was a special ed teacher?
Yeah. It's so cool. It's a very special kind of person that can do it.
Rob, does this work out for you? That they
How?
both go to work at the same building?
I've-
Can they carpool and
I've
leave a
talked-
car behind for you?
I've talked about it, yes.
This is so nasty. I'm doing what Rob does. Rob's right hand just went, thank you. That's terrible.
Mike,
All right.
you had to make it gross.
I know. I had to make it nasty.
But anyway, Robert, if and when you hear this, I love you. I'm so proud of you. And when you come home energized after a day at work, it makes me think of back when I loved my job.
All right, it's towards the end of the week, and I do want to get the watch thing done because you
All
had
right.
sent me a picture of a watch over the break to see if I could do an analysis on it. I did it.
It's the worst watch. Now, listen, I'm not going to take any crap for the watch band because I didn't put it on there. That's how I got the watch.
It's like a piece of cloth, really. The
It
band.
is.
It's
It
not
is
even
nylon, sort of
as cheap as it gets.
A
Yeah.
Spirit of 76 red, white, and blue watch band. Yeah.
But that is a Boucheron.
Yes.
That is a known watchmaker.
You couldn't wait 5 minutes to take the picture so it didn't block the name.
Time is of the essence, Josh.
Did you get a picture of the backside of it too?
I believe,
do.
yes.
Because that's the part that tells me it's not. It's plated. And that's a
Okay.
big difference right
All
there
right.
between a solid gold watch. I did a dive thinking Boucheron, if you look at some of the high-end Boucherons,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
can get up into the tens of thousands of dollars.
Right.
This one, I don't believe, falls into that category. It's one of those watch brands that has a
Tiers?
tremendous wide variety of price points. And that reminds me, actually, of my father's Hamilton watch, which was actually a quartz watch.
Right.
And I haven't got gotten it fixed yet. But I don't think that's there's going to be a windfall. With that said, I don't know what the market is for vintage watches from this watchmaker.
What's
I really
amazing
don't
is
know.
that it is 50 years old at least, and we found it in a drawer at my Uncle Bruce's
Yeah,
condo.
and I like the fact that Scoop mentioned it's an automatic because that's true. You get that's self-winding, so you don't need a battery for it, which makes it a little better than the quartz
and
watches.
it still works. I mean, once I got it out, I mean, it was dead when I picked it up because it had been in a drawer for a million years. But when you start moving it around and wearing it, it did start working. It keeps good time. I just didn't know what its sort of the vicinity of value.
What would
be.
have been the price point since you're selling pill crushers for $60?
Mike, I took that down.
Let me ask this question.
Yeah.
What would be the price point that would allow that watch to leave your house if you got a certain
I
price
think
for it?
since you have confirmed my thought that it is not a gold watch,
Yeah.
but it isn't a vintage watch, and with a $15, $20 band, a good looking watch, I would probably let it go for 120.
I think you could get 120 for it.
Would you
I
go
think you
through
could
like an
easily go-
eBay, or would you go to a jeweler?
I'd go to a jeweler before you take the 125, just to be sure.
Okay.
Well, yeah, absolutely. That's a very good idea. Get somebody that a watch dealer that can take a look at it. You can even go to a watch repair shop if they've got those in ye old Leesburg and check it out and see what it is. But I should warn you: don't go to any jeweler or watch repair shop with the idea of selling it because they will rip you off,
Of course.
horribly with that.
But
It's
it
much better to
gives
do
you
it
an
online.
idea of what they do. But anyway, I just it was funny because I said, I'm looking at this thing. I said, God, I wonder if I know anybody that knows anything about watches. Duh. And
Yeah.
that's when I sent you the pic. And I think it was the most exciting text exchange we've had in 25 years.
I'd love to get them as a client. Madi, I'm wearing my Madi today. So
She used to intern for us.
This Madi right here. All right. So the fun thing. This is a Seiko watch. This is a Seiko movement.
I love
It
the
actually-
color of it. The green face on it is
It has
beautiful.
Seiko. It has Seiko on top of it. I haven't worn this in a while, and it's got Seiko on the dial. It's right there. And then when you look at the rest of the watch, Josh, look up Patek, Patek, Philippe, Phillippe, Nautilus. That's what this is modeled after.
Okay.
And it's
that,
not. It's
that
not
Patek is a legendary expensive watch.
one
right?
of the most expensive brands in the world, and also one of the most expensive watches in the world. And I want to show people this cost me a couple of $100, $300,
beautiful.
I think,
It's
tops.
beautiful.
And show them this is modeled after the same case and bracelet of the Patek Philippe Nautilus.
Yeah, it looks like it's modeled off a. Well, hold on. That's a Tiffany one, so that's 1.7 million. I don't
that's a
think it's
lot.
that
But they'd
one.
take 1.6 in cash.
Let's
No, but I
see.
think you'd be,
This
to-
one's
to
very
put this.
very similar, but in blue.
Yep. Okay. Because I don't think they even have one in green and a real one. I'm not sure,
All right.
but I'm
Let's
holding that
open
up
in
there for
and-
everybody to see. All right. Another clone. It's not another one. It's the one that I've had. So
Yeah.
I think, and I like Hamilton watches too, Rolando. I really do. I like it when people in our comments are talking watches. I love to have a watch guy on sometime.
That's
I really
that
would.
is a
Looks,
beautiful.
looks like 100,000.
That would be would be
Wow.
not
Right?
unusual for that. And do you have any pictures that you can put up of the watches? Is that possible, or would that take too long?
No, I mean I can.
He's grabbing them now, Mike. I'm curious. I see that it tells time. Does it have a date or
It's got
day
one
on
date.
it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
got a date. It
Does it
doesn't have
a
a day.
Does it have a calculator?
Does not have a calculator. It doesn't. But yeah, I get a lot of interaction with the listeners about watches because it's kind of fun to do that. So there it is. There,
very
see, you
similar,
see this
yeah.
one right there? Very similar to that. And that one on the right, how much is that valued at, Josh
I could not.
Soroka?
The one that I have the best picture of, I could not find the value of.
Okay,
But you can
you see
see some of the others up there,
109.99. Look at that one.
120.
That's one up there with a complication. 124,000, and they're usually in like white
Yeah.
gold or platinum.
And-
This
Yeah.
is stainless steel.
Right,
And-
and,
and
here's
I know
the
you
nice
love it.
green one.
The green one, yeah. I know you love it
1.6.
because Mike, your name on the radio used to be Seiko on the dial,
Seiko. Yeah.
not Seika.
It was Seik. It was Seik. It's my first name. It was Sake was my not Saki, but Sake, and it was Seik O'Mara.
Seiko on the dial.
My name.
That Rob, that red, white, and blue band,
Yeah.
I think might be original because I'm seeing someone here with the red, white, and blue band.
It is the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Well, hold on to it because you don't know. I was unable to get a definitive price on that watch, and perhaps our listeners can help you with that as well.
I couldn't even find a picture that matched it online. I mean, I was just trying to see if anyone else had it, but who knows? I mean, it's 50 years ago.
And
I'm sure.
it's not a big deal for you because you don't wear watches, right?
Right, exactly.
That's fun. You should. It's a lot
I have a
of fun.
grandfather clock, though.
Thank you. I hope we have some beautiful video. Too, coming
Mike,
up.
we've got so much that is going to just thrill and delight you.
I was talking about Mrs. O'Mara's company that is doing really, really great.
Yeah.
And I wanted to mention that the weight loss thing is what we talk about on this show. If weight loss has been on your mind or you're just tired of the food noise, the cravings, and starting over every Monday, I had shot day yesterday, and it's amazing how quickly it works for me and quiets the food noise. Carla from DermGlow Skin has you covered. Through DermGlow Skin, you can access doctor-guided weight loss programs that are designed for real life. It worked for me, folks. I lost 80 pounds with this. No gimmicks, no judgment, and yes, payment plans are available. They are HSA and FSA welcome, and getting started is easy. Head to dermglowskin.com and click the weight loss button. After a quick online process, medical approval, and your medication ships right to your door. And while you're there, Carla just opened a brand new DermGlow Skin locations right here in Fort Myers, stocked with professional skincare you can shop in-store or online. She sends it everywhere, and she gets it out fast. She's great for shipping. So your skin can have a new year glow to match your New Year's weight loss goals. One website, 2 wins, weight loss and glow-worthy skincare. Go to dermglowskin.com. That's dermglowskin.com and start your new year the DermGlow way.
Hey, I like that. Some beautiful video.
Oh, Mike, let's samba.
Hi, everybody.
77.
I play this first tape not just to set up the tape that follows it, but to see how long you can stay with it, because I found it interesting, although I know the star of it will be off-putting for you.
Okay.
Did you know that in addition to being quite a noted musician, because he was in a British band in the 1960s, Paul McCartney is known in circles for making a very special drink. Mike, it's not a margarita, it's a macarita. And I want to know if you think this is a good recipe or if we can even get to the end of it.
Okay.
Because
hold on, should I get my ordinance out?
you should. And also, this is one of the first pieces of tape I've seen of Paul that is like a licensed, endorsed piece of tape where he really comes off as an older guy.
I use this top as the shot thing. Like I usually like 3 of these.
Nice.
You know, it's a celebration.
3 shots of
And
tequila.
then
Who's the lady?
either,
It's his
Is that
daughter.
like an orange liqueur?
yeah,
Nice.
No,
One
that's
shot of
margarita.
Cointreau.
that's it. So one of each. Of
Margarita
these.
so far.
What's this?
This is triple sec.
Nice.
Okay,
Which is
that's
another
another
orange
orange
liqueur.
liqueur.
So it's got those really lovely fresh floral notes.
So far, I
and
like
then that
it.
tequila gives it a kick, but it's quite clean as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Old.
You don't want to drink too many of these.
He
We
looks
drink one
great,
of
though.
these.
We only-
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
One
the thing
only.
is, because it tastes so good.
He's
Yeah.
80,
It's very
right?
Moorish.
At least.
So I'll have another of those, and suddenly drink.
I have made that mistake a couple
Are they
of
going
times.
to put anything else in the drink when they're not
Oh, yeah,
chatting?
yeah,
He's,
But this is the
Boringly.
I mean, you are famous for this cocktail.
he's never
Why?
cooked a
yeah,
thing in
when
that
we go
kitchen.
somewhere, like we go to a cousin's in the, the holidays as well, it'll be like Paul's margarita.
He's 83.
with
We
lemon
call
on
it macarita.
Macarita.
The
Oh my
macarita.
goodness.
Come on.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I love it.
So
Can you pause it
just
for a second?
gauge this.
Sure.
This is
His
guessing.
kitchen is irritating.
Their dynamic is weird.
You feel?
Their dynamic is very like non-father-daughtery, right? There's a distance between them, I feel.
I don't know who could ever. I mean, wouldn't it be screwed up if your dad was Paul McCartney?
It probably would be awkward, and maybe she's awkward on camera, but I talked over the part of what those, by the way, are egg yolks.
No, they're not. It's either Mike. He gives you the option of either fresh squeezed orange juice or, as they say in this, clementines, which are the little tangerines.
So that's a little orangey for my.
I was going to say it's,
liking.
but I mean, keep in mind that it is 3 parts tequila, so he's got to offset that a little bit.
Right. Okay.
Oh,
And then he
yeah.
drops acid.
I love
in
it.
So I'm going to just gauge this. This is guessing. Just about roughly the.
Nice.
Roughly sort of 1 orange. And then
You know,
One
Mike,
orange
it's
or
funny that you
two.
brought it
All
up.
right, I'm sorry. I've seen enough. Thank
Okay.
you very much. Yes.
She does seem scared of him.
She seems distant from him.
Yeah.
Which is very weird. I don't understand that. I haven't seen her in 32 years, and then we made a video together.
Right. Boop, boop, boop.
Then I put a little boop, boop, boop. I'm as bored as I can be. I've had smoke blown up my ass for like 40 years.
Boop, boop, boop.
Not the boop, boop, boop. I'm sorry, 60 years. People blow smoke up my arse all the time. Boop, boop, boop.
Thanks, Paul. Thank you.
Mike, but he does recommend salting your glass and also making your glass out of one solid diamond.
There may be a
Boop, boop, boop.
regular Paul McCartney video visitor on the show. All right.
I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Oh, there I am. Okay.
Paul, how do you use your vacuum cleaner? Boop, boop, boop.
I just take it into the living room and, plug it into the wall. Boop, boop, boop.
You're killing me. All right. As you know, Mike, who is your favorite doctor named Mehmet?
Oz.
Yeah, very good. He is right now working in the government for I wrote it down to get it right. The Medicare and Medicaid supervisor.
Great.
And
Great. We're all fine. We're all going to do well. Wait till you guys get to be my age, and it's gone.
It's boop, boop, boop. But the thing that's exciting about this is that recently they've come out saying that maybe it's okay to have a drink a day. Light drinking is good. It's not good for me, but it's good for some.
Little orange juice and triple sec. Boop, boop, boop.
Boop, boop, boop. Don't look at me, Dalton. No eye
Hey,
contact. Boop, boop, boop.
hello, Mehmet. It's Paul. It's Paul, Mehmet.
Boop, boop, boop. So, anyway, this was the statement that Mehmet made about the thought that drinking's good for you.
Okay.
So alcohol is a social lubricant that brings people together. In the best case scenario, I don't think you should drink alcohol, but it does allow people an excuse to bond and socialize, and there's probably nothing healthier than having a good time with friends in a safe way.
right in back of
You look
him
at
is the
Blue Zones,
shittiest
for
candidate.
example, around the world, people live the longest. Alcohol is sometimes part of their diet. Again, in small amounts, taken very judiciously, and usually in a celebratory fashion. So there is alcohol on these dietary guidelines, but
wait.
the implication is don't have it for breakfast. There should be something done, a small amount.
How dare he?
Mike, no alcohol for breakfast.
Is,
Boop, boop,
is
boop.
alcohol now on the food pyramid?
Yeah, it's at the
why
very
they're
top
talking
of
about it?
Yeah.
He put it right above the turkey. Boop, boop, boop.
What you don't know, Josh, is my original food pyramid had a bottom layer that most people don't see. And that was 10, and it was 10 drinks. And that was boop, boop, boop. That's how you do it.
A social lubricant. Boop, boop, boop.
There's trouble. There's a bar called Donkeys. And
That's a great name for a bar.
yeah, and their sort of gimmick is that they have a walrus penis on display there.
Why wouldn't it be a donkey?
Listen, I don't pretend to understand boop, 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 but
Well, I hope we see it.
Mike, it got stolen, don't you know?
Okay.
They stole the penis, and this
All
is
right.
sad because the lady said, we need to have it back. Boop, boop.
Something really terrible happened to me yesterday. If you're watching this, please help me find this man. Having such a great time, I can't even believe he did this. A group of 3 guys come in yesterday, really drinking for hours. I don't just stay behind the bar. I run around in the back and do tables to the grill, and I cook cheesesteaks. I wasn't thinking that they would do something like this. It's something that we do at Donkeys, and this guy just decided to ruin it. If you've been to Donkeys before, you may know what this is that I'm
There it
talking
is.
about or what this means. I can't say what it is because I want this video to go viral.
gross.
So let's just say, let's find the guy that stole Donkeys, you know what. Or if the person that stole it is
So it's a
watching this,
donkey
please bring it
penis,
back.
ladies.
No, it's a walrus penis.
A
Mike.
walrus penis.
You know what
get-
happens is when the
get
walrus
another.
it gets horny and it goes to see his lady walrus and out it comes.
Okay,
Boop,
let's
boop, boop.
move on. Come on, we got to get out
All
of
right,
here.
yeah, oh my God, we really do. Okay,
Yes,
let's
we
close
do.
with this. There's a new club in Washington, D.C. Mike, have you had it up to here? Have you had it up to here?
Always right up there.
Right up there. Right where you
Yes.
put your hat stretcher.
Especially my ability to read today.
Maybe
Yeah.
you need to join the new club in Washington, D.C. to let go of some of that stress.
Okay.
It's the Scream Club.
Scream Club is an opportunity to come out.
And Mike, that is your beautiful
There you
video.
go. Bye. Bye. Bye, DC. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow with a brand new episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the bonus show subscriptions. Keep them coming on our brand new platform. We appreciate that, and we want more. Gift it to a friend. Really, just send the bonus show and say, listen to this every week. You'll really get it. And on this particular week, we're going to dive into the joys of co-parenting. It's really, really special. Yes, the pressure is on Josh. Can't wait. We'll see you next time tomorrow for the bonus show, everybody. And get it today if you don't have it. Thank you very much. For Josh and Rob, Mike saying bye-bye, everybody.
Boop, boop, boop.
Want more? Make sure you check out the Mike O'Mara bonus show. Get it at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
Cottonelle bath tissue.
And what time did Mr. O'Mara's review come in last night?
Oh, he didn't come in here at all. We're all on computers now. You see, O'Mara wrote his reviews on his home computer and then sent it in here by modems over the telephone.
Oh my goodness, how modern.